Namaste. Good evening to you all. So, welcome to this evening session of Yoga Bharati's Be with Yoga sessions. My name is Mukund Magge and I am a yoga teacher at Yoga Bharati. So, for today's session, all you will need is a yoga mat, and of course, those who cannot sit down on yoga mat can use a chair. A comfortable sitting chair without armrest is better, but any chair is still okay. So those who can't sit on a yoga mat can sit on a chair. We will not be using any other prop today. So feel comfortable. I find people of all age groups there. So if you can sit on your yoga mat down, or you can sit on the chair, or even if you can't sit on a chair, you can sit on a bed also and do the practice. So sit comfortably. So when you sit, you can sit in crossed leg posture, which is the Sukhasana, or you can sit one leg over the other thigh. This is the Ardha Padmasana. Only if you are comfortable, sit like this or just crossed leg. Try to keep the knees down. Both hands on your knees. Thumb and forefinger together. This is called the Chinna Mudra. Try to keep your back straight. Chest open. Eyes closed. Try to be aware of your breath. Check your inhalation. Check your exhalation. We will start today's session with a chant of Omkara, starting with a deep inhalation. Join your hands in Namaskar Sthiti. Opening prayer, Sahana Bhavatu. If you know, you can chant with me or you can just listen. Om Sahana Bhavatu. Sahanau Bhunaktu. Sahaviryam Karavavahai. तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Take both your hands behind your back. Hold your right wrist with your left hand behind your back. You can gently inhale, look up. And as you exhale, try to bend from your lower back. Go down and offer your personal prayer, bending down as much as you can. Make your own resolve for the practice. Make the sankalpa. Slowly, gently inhale and come up. Exhale, release your hands forward. And those who are sitting on the mat can stretch your legs forward. Stretch your legs forward. Those who are sitting on the chair can just rest your legs on the floor. Both hands to the side. We will start with some gentle practices for the ankle joint. Legs are around 1 feet apart. Start with your ankle rotation. 1. Make circles with your toes. 2. 3. Feel the stretch in the ankle muscles around the ankles. 4. 5. Now stop the practice. Go for the reverse direction. 5. 4. 3. 2, 1. Okay, relax. Now bring your legs together. Bring your legs together. Now, those who are sitting on the chair, they also can do this practice. All the practices, I will tell you how it is to be done on the ground, how it is to be done on your chair as well. So bend one leg at the knee, bend one leg at the knee, and interlock your fingers below your thigh. Interlock your fingers below the thigh. Try to keep the back upright. Now, the other foot is fully on the ground. The toes are pointing up. Try to keep the geometric correctness as far as possible. Okay. Inhale, stretch your leg forward, toes also forward. Exhale, back. Don't place the foot on the ground. Foot is on the air if possible. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, back. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, back. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, back. Do at your own pace. Breathe in, stretch. Breathe out, back. One last time. Breathe in, stretch. Breathe out, back. Breathe in, stretch forward. Release the leg. Same thing with other leg. Always we do complementary side. Yoga is all about bringing in balance. What you do for the left side, we will do for the other side, the right side. Now, once again, interlock your fingers below your thigh. Just check your back should be upright. There is a tendency to lean back. It's okay if you're not able to bring it straight. But as far as possible, back is straight. Once again, inhale, stretch. Exhale, back. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, back. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, back. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, back. Do at your own pace. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, back. One last round. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, back. Inhale, stretch. Release your leg on the ground. And once again, cross your legs. Sit in Sukhasana or Ardha Padmasana. Those who are on the chair, don't need to cross your legs. Keep your legs down. Stay there. Throughout the practice, try to keep your back upright unless I'm telling you to bend forward or backward. Otherwise, always try to maintain upright back. Be conscious of that fact. Now we are going to do one small breathing practice for the spine. The spine we need to activate. So we are trying to activate some joints. We activated the ankle joint, the knee joint, the leg muscles, hip joint, so far. Now the backbone. Backbone is consisting of several vertebrae, one over the other. So all the vertebral joints we will activate. Place both your hands on your knees. I'm doing a cross view so that you can see how I'm bending. Hands on the knees. Back is upright as far as possible. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend from your waist, go down. Try to bring your shoulder down, forehead down. If possible, towards the ground. All may not be able to touch the ground. It's okay. Inhale, push yourself up. Look up. Push your knees down. Exhale. Again, bend from your lower back. Go down as much as possible. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Those who are on the chair, same practice. Hands on the thighs. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend. Abdomen, chest on the thighs. Head between the knees. Inhale, up. Look up. Exhale, down. Two more rounds. Inhale, look up. Exhale, down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, down. Inhale, come upright and relax. Whenever you are relaxing, back should be upright, hands on your thighs. You can adopt Chinna Mudra, a classical mudra, thumb and forefinger together, hands on the thighs. Breathe easy when you're relaxing, but back should be upright. Next practice, we are going to activate the muscles of both the hands. Upper arm has got some muscles, lower arm has got some muscles, and also the joints. There are finger joints, wrist joint, elbow joint, shoulder joint. All the joints plus the hand muscles we are going to activate. Just observe how to do this. Bring your hands to the shoulder level. Make a light fist of your hand at the shoulder level. Now observe carefully how to do this. I'm going to twist as well as stretch forward. See, I'm going to twist. My wrist rotation is happening. 1, 2, I'm also stretching forward. 3, stretch fully forward, fingers out. Now back, reverse twist. 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more round. 1, forward. 2, 3. Stretch your fingers forward. Back. 3, 2, 1. One more round. 1, little tricky. 2, 3. But it opens up all the hand muscles. Reverse. 3, 2, 1. Now be there, hands at the shoulder level. We are going to stretch upwards now. Don't be tense, keep your back upright. Now stretching the hands up, twisting. 1, 2, 3. Stretch your fingers up. Now reverse. 3, 2, and 1. Back to the shoulder level. 2 more rounds we will do. 1, 2, and 3. Stretch your fingers out, stretch your hands out. Reverse. 3, 2, and 1. One last time. 1, 2, 3. Reverse. 3, 2, 1. Let us stretch to the side also. See, 1, 2, and 3 to the side. Reverse. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. One last time. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Now you may drop your hands back on your thighs. Keep your eyes closed, back upright. Observe the hands, beautiful stimulation in your hands. Breathe easy. Gently open your eyes. From this point of time, we will come to a standing position. Those who find it difficult to stand can sit, continue to sit on the chair. Others can come to standing position. Now we have opened up some muscles of the hands. We'll try to open up the leg muscles as well. Now those who are sitting on the chair, I'll give a slightly different practice, or you can do this practice, all can do together. Those who are standing as well as sitting, you can do this. Place your hands on your waist. Now let us lift our legs one by one. Push your knees up, down, one by one. Once with the right leg, once with the left leg. Continue. Push your toes down, push your knee up. 2, 3. Those who are sitting also can do this practice. 4, or you can hold the chair also and do. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, slow down your practice. relax. Leg muscles slightly opened up. Now for the further opening up of leg muscles. Those who are on chair can continue this practice. Those who are standing, if you are strong enough, you feel, we will do some mild squats. Okay, don't do too much. Hands on the hips, very mild squats. See, like this, just bending halfway and then up. One, try 5 to 7 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. 6, 7. Slow down and come upright. Now what happened? The leg muscles are also nicely stretched, opened up. You may be feeling cramping sensation, but you should not relax. You should stretch the muscle further when you're feeling cramp. So let us stretch the front and back muscles of the body. How to do it? Bring your legs little closer. Hands on your thighs. This is the Uttanasana, Padahastasana combination stretch. So do to the extent you can. With breathing, I'll teach you. If you can do with breathing, it's good. Otherwise, do without the breathing, do free breathing and do the practice. Look, I'm standing sideways just to show you how to bend. Inhale, raise both your hands up, lean slightly back. As you exhale, come up, bend from the waist, go down as much as you can. All cannot bend fully. Those who can bend, halfway also is okay. Those who have backache, don't bend too much forward. Half bend is okay. Let us continue. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, bend forward to the extent you can. Keep your eyes open. Inhale, gentle up and back. Look at your raised hand. Exhale, down. Those who are on chair also can do this practice. Inhale, hands up and back. You can lean on the backrest. Exhale, down. Bring your hands closer to your leg. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, down. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, down. One last round. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, down. Now, last round, you will do the asana, that is the holding. Inhale, come up, gently stretch little back, look at your raised hand. Now don't need to hold the breath. Hold your posture, be there. If you're feeling any difficulty, reduce the stretch. Continue to breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Slowly, gently come upright and very gently go down to your Padahastasana. Go down as much as you can. If you're only halfway, it's okay. If you can't bend further, if you can go, it's better. If you cannot, don't stretch beyond your limit. Come as much as you can. Stay in Padahastasana. Breathe. Continue to breathe. Head down. Feel the blood in your head region. Breathe. Padahastasana. Excellent practice for the head region, lower back, abdomen, leg muscles. 3, 2, 1. Slowly, gently, you can inhale and come up. Exhale, drop your hand down. Very nice. So the beauty of asana is, the more you hold in a posture, the better it is for your practice. So what happens when you hold? You get better control over your body. You get a better control over your breath, and the mind tends to become still. The thoughts are not moving here and there. The thought is brought down to one place. That's the beauty of asanas. Now let us go for another kind of stretch, the konasana stretch or the side stretch. Keep your legs around 1 feet apart or shoulder width apart. Feet parallel to each other, feet firmly on the ground, hands to the side. Now see, when you are doing your side stretch, you are not going to bend forward. You're going to do a lateral stretch and if possible, slightly backward stretch. Now see, inhale, stretch to one side, exhale, down. Inhale, stretch to the other side, exhale, down. Inhale, stretch to one side, exhale, down. Inhale, stretch to the other side, exhale, down. Inhale, stretch to one side, exhale, down. Do at your own pace. Inhale, stretch, exhale, down. Those who are on chair, you also can do the practice. Inhale, stretch, exhale, down. Inhale, stretch, exhale, down. Inhale, stretch, exhale, down. Two more rounds. Inhale, stretch, exhale, down. Inhale, stretch, exhale, down. Inhale, stretch, exhale, down. Now we will do the asana. Be in the center. Inhale, stretch, and hold on one side. Hold the posture. Don't hold your breath. Be there. Feel the stretch in your hand and shoulder. Feel the stretch in the waist region. Feel the stretch in your thigh. Feel the stretch in your leg. Both feet firmly on the ground. Keep your stretch. Don't hold your breath. If you're finding difficulty, reduce the stretch. This is reduce stretch. If you can, bend more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, come upright. Drop your hand down. Other side. Inhale, stretch to the other side. Once you're in the end posture, don't hold the breath. You can continue to breathe freely. Look at your screen, look forward, or if possible, look at your raised hand. Hold the stretch. Don't hold the breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come upright. Drop your hand down, relax. One last practice for the body muscles. We are going to do a twist. Legs are still on the ground, firm on the ground. Bring your hands at the shoulder level, bring your palms closer to the chest level, palms facing down. Now look, inhale, stretch to one side, either right or left, look back. As you inhale, come to the center. As you exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Those who are in the chair, same practice. Be in the front of your chair. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Two more rounds. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. One last round. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come to the center. Drop your hands down. Relax in Shitila Tadasana, that is hands hanging by the side. Standing comfortably, breathing comfortably. Relax yourself. And from here, you can sit down again on your mat. Come to a sitting position in your mat. Those who are on chair can continue be on the chair. Sit comfortably with your legs stretched forward. We will do a couple of asanas in the sitting position. Now, those who are sitting on the chair, also I will tell you how to do the practice. It's not difficult. Sit comfortably on the chair. We are going to do Vakrasana. Vakrasana is a beautiful practice for the abdominal organs. Our abdominal organs are very little exercised or stimulated. So the Vakrasana will help us stimulate the abdominal organs, especially the pancreas and those who are diabetic, they need the stimulation of the pancreas. So how to do the Vakrasana? Both the legs together, toes pointing up. Now one leg. Now I'm going to bend my left leg at the knee. So you all can bend your left leg at the knee and place the left foot closer to the right knee on the ground. Now check your geometric alignment. Tendency is to lean back, try to be as forward with the back upright as possible. Now left leg is bent at the knee. Same left hand, take it behind your back. Take your left hand behind the back and place it on the ground just behind your back, around half a feet distance from your back. And then take your right hand and raise your right hand up. Now bring your right elbow around your left knee. Right elbow around your right knee and hold your fingers upright. Hold your fingers upright. Push your knee inwards towards the body and then, if possible, turn your head. Look at your back from the left side. Look at the back from the left side. Stay in the posture. Those who are on the chair, same practice how to do. You can sit comfortably. One leg, if possible, try to keep it on the chair. Left hand behind your chair. Right hand, try to bring it around your knee. Fingers pointing up. Look at the back. Stay there. Do only to the extent you can. 3, 2, 1. Now look forward. Release your hand and bring your hand forward. Stretch your leg forward. Just observe the abdominal region. Beautiful stimulations. Now, let us do the complementary side as well. Right leg this time. Right leg I'm bending at the knee. Go step by step. Don't be in a hurry. Now, right leg is bent at the knee. Right foot on the ground next to the left knee. Right hand, take it behind the back on the floor, palm on the floor. And the back is upright. Don't lean back. Try to keep upright back. Left hand raise up and bring your left elbow around your right knee. Push the knee inward. Let the left hand fingers point up, facing to the side wall. And then look at the back from your right side. Turn your head, look at the back from the right side. Just be aware of your abdominal region. Chest is open, you're breathing freely. Abdominal region twisted, nicely stimulated. Be there. 3, 2, 1. Look forward. Release your hand. Bring your hand forward. Release your leg. Relax in. Shitala Dandasana. That is legs apart, hands to the back. This is the Shitala Dandasana relaxation. Relax. Very good practice for the abdominal region, abdominal organs. Now we will do one more asana, which is very good for the abdominal organs. Now, the name of the asana is called as Mandukasana or the frog pose. Now, the Mandukasana normally is done in the Vajrasana. So, the Vajrasana is a little difficult posture. What I advise is only those who can should come to Vajrasana. Only those who can. Others don't attempt the Vajrasana pose. This is the Vajrasana. That is, you're sitting on your heels. But only those who can. Those who cannot can sit in your Sukhasana. Just crossed leg, be there. Sukhasana. And those who are on the chair, just sit comfortably with both your knees slightly apart. Because in the Mandukasana, the abdomen is going to get compressed. So we need to have space. So most of us, we have some fat accumulation around the belly. So to accommodate the belly, we keep the legs little apart when you're on the chair. But when you're in Sukhasana, no problem. Already the legs are apart. So how to do the Mandukasana or the frog pose? Make a fist of your hand. How to make a fist? Put your thumb inside, curl your fingers over your thumb. This is a light fist. This is also called the Adi Mudra. Now bring both the fisted hand just below your navel at the lower abdominal region and push it closer to your lower abdomen. Okay. If you keep little higher, when you're bending, your ribs may be touching your hand. So try to keep as low as possible. Your fists are touching the abdomen. You're also touching the thighs if you want. And you have to keep your back upright. Those who are sitting on the chair also do it. Your back is upright. Inhale, look up. So looking up. As you exhale, bend from your lower back, try to come down. Your abdomen is pressing, your fists are pressing your abdomen. Push it inward so that the nice compression to the abdominal region. Drop your shoulders and head as low as you can. Not all can drop it down as much as you can. You can go down. Keep breathing with the upper part of your chest. Those who are on the chair, you also can do. Bend down, compression in the abdomen, keep breathing. If you are finding difficulty, reduce the bend. Be there. Feel the stimulation in the abdominal region. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up very gently. Exhale, release your mudra, place on your thighs. Chinna mudra. Abdominal organs nicely stimulated. Now, slowly, gently, lie on your back, on your mat, preferably head in the front side towards the screen, leg towards the back side, or if you're lying down sideways, it's good. Those who are on the chair can lie on the bed if you want. You can lie on the mat or on a bed. Shavasana position, supine position. Collapse your back to the ground and relax with your back to the ground. The classical relaxation posture. So I'm not going to lie down, but I'll just show you how to do it because I'm going to give you the instructions. So you're lying down on your back. Keep your legs apart. Let the toes drop to the sides. Hands are slightly away from the body. Palms are facing upwards. Collapse the entire weight of the body to the ground. Keep your eyes closed. Just breathe easy. Shift your awareness now to the lower part of your body. The feet, toes, heels. Internally visualize these parts and relax. Calf muscles, the knees, thigh muscles, hip joints, pelvic region. Be aware of your buttocks on the floor. The whole lower part of your body is relaxed. Now shift your awareness to your lower back, middle back, and your upper back. The complete muscles of the back collapse to the floor. Now check both your hands, the shoulder joints, upper arm muscles, elbow joints, forearms, palms and fingers. Shift your awareness to the abdominal region, abdominal muscles, abdominal organs. Be aware of your chest. Relax the chest muscles. Try to breathe. Feel your breath in the chest region. Feel your breath in the lungs. Be aware of your neck muscles, facial muscles, and the entire head region. The back of the head is collapsed to the floor. The entire body is in a relaxed state. From here, we will do a very gentle meditation, a sound meditation. It's also called Nada Anusandhana. The sounds that we are going to use are Akara, Ukara, Makara, and all the three sounds together. Finally, the Omkara, followed by silence. I will guide you through the practice. Don't need to worry. Be there, be relaxed. Try to chant as loud as you can. We are going to chant 3 rounds of each chant. So first the Akara. Inhale deeply. Once again, inhale. Last round, inhale. Relax. The next 3 chants will be of Ukara. Once again, inhale deeply. Inhale deep. One more round, inhale deep. Relax. The next 3 chants will be of Makara. Once again, inhale deep. Inhale deep. One last round. Breathe in. Relax. The next three chants will be of Akara, Ukara, and Makara, all in the same breath, 3 rounds. So breathe in deep. Breathe in deep. One more round. Inhale deep. Relax. Three rounds of Omkara chant. Once again, deep inhalation. Inhale deep. One last round. Inhale deep. Relax. Stay in your silence. Slowly, gently bring your awareness back to your body level. Become aware of your relaxed body on the floor. Shift your awareness to your toes. Move your toes. Awareness to the fingers. Gentle movement to the fingers. Awareness to the face and head. Gentle left and right movement to the head region. Join your legs and hands close to the body. Raise your right hand above your head on the floor. Bend your left leg at the knee. Place it on the ground next to your right knee. Left palm on your abdomen. turn to the right side edge of your body and slowly, gently, you may now place your palms on the floor. Keep your eyes closed. Gently push yourself up to a sitting position. Come to a sitting position. Take your time. Sit comfortably, whatever posture you like to sit in, but make sure your back is upright when you sit. Eyes closed, back upright. Join your palms together, Namaskar Sthiti. Just observe your beautiful state, relaxed body, slow breath, and a calm mind. From this beautiful state, we will chant the closing prayer. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani paschyantu, ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let us bow down gently, hands and head going down, being thankful, grateful, a feeling of surrender, Atma Samarpana. Gently inhale, come up. Now you may rub your palms gently, generate some warmth. Put back the charges into your palms and cup your palms, place over your face, comfort your facial muscles. Don't press your eyes. Finally, bring your hands front of your face. Blink open your eyes, looking into your palms. Thank you very much for joining today's session. I wish you have a beautiful, wonderful evening and a good night's rest. Dhanyavada. I will try to unmute so that in case somebody wants to ask something, you can. Somebody wants to ask any doubt, you are free to talk to me. Else you can also write in the chat box or in the group. You can unmute yourself and speak.
Is this program available on the YouTube?
Yes, sir. All the sessions are being posted on the, I think it's YouTube Live.
No, even after the program is over, it can be made available on the YouTube.
Sir, I will just check that point. I think it should be available.
Yeah.
I will just check and come back to you on that.
Okay, excellently. Very excellent way of teaching. It has inspired us a lot.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Sir,
you, sir.
ಮಂಡೂಕಾಸನ ಎಷ್ಟು ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಸರ್? 3 times, 6 times, ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೊತ್ತು ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು?
See, there are two aspects. One is the dynamic thing. You can go back and come forward. You can do 3 to 5 times.
Okay.
And second thing is holding is not so easy. So when you're holding also, you can start with something like 5 to 7 seconds.
Okay.
And
Slowly
once you
we
start
can
getting,
increase.
you can increase that. So when you hold in any asana, the benefits are more. But don't try to attempt it in the beginning. Slowly only you change.
Okay. Thank you,
You
sir.
will,
Thanks.
you will start getting a feel of things. That is,
Okay.
you do it
I
as
want
per your-
to sit for long or something like that. I myself.
Yeah, you keep trying,
After.
ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Very nice session, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Excellent. Perfect. ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿ.
Thank you, ma'am.
Leave. ಅದಲ್ಲ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾ ರೆಡ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Wonderful session. ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಮಹೋದಯ.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. It was a wonderful session. It was a wonderful
Thank you,
session.
sir.
Thank you. Wonderful to
Thank
see
you.
so
It was a
many,
very wonderful session.
so many people joining. That's also a wonderful inspiration for us also.
Very nice.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
ಸರ್ ಪಲ್ಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಇದೆಯಾ ಯೋಗ?
In palpitation.
ಮೈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಬೀಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೋರ್.
Okay.
ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ, ಬಟ್ ಈಗ ಏಜ್ ವೈಸ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು
Okay.
ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿ, ನಾನು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ
Those who have palpitation, do your soft pranayamas more. And
ವಿಚ್ ಪ್ರಾಣಾಯಾಮ?
the soft pranayamas like the Nadi Shuddhi pranayama.
ನಾಡಿ ಶುದ್ಧಿ. ಓಕೆ.
Yeah, which is called Anulom Vilom also it's called.
ಭಸ್ತ್ರಿಕಾ.
Bhastrika, you try to do less. I would
Okay.
say don't do for more than 30 or 40 seconds.
ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಓಕೆ.
Yeah, and do Brahmari.
ಬ್ರಹ್ಮರಿ.
So any soft pranayam you do.
ಓಕೆ.
Yeah, try to avoid your Bhastrika and Kapalabhati.
ಕಪಾಲಭಾತಿ.
And if you hold in your asana for long time, that time the palpitation could increase. So don't hold for longer time. Once your body strengthens, muscle strengthens, then the holding is possible. And palpitation definitely can be reduced once you start getting muscle strength. Then your palpitations will reduce.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I follow you.
Yes.
Thank you very much,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you, sir. I can find a lot of senior people also, which is quite encouraging for us, because yoga is for all. It's not only for youngsters, it's for people of all ages. So all seniors coming here it's very nice to see.
Yes, sir. We are also seniors.
Once you come to yoga, you all become younger. Okay, we'll
Thank you, sir.
one more minute, and after that, in case you have any doubts, you can ask me, or you can also post in the group. We will answer your doubts. All your doubts will be answered.
Thank you.
So hope you enjoyed.
Thank you.
See you. Bye bye.
Definitely.
Have a nice evening.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.